AI is getting crazy. Lately, my entire feed has been flooded with these insane looking AI generated cakes, and it had me wondering what would happen if I sent these AI cakes to bakeries and asked them to recreate them in real life. So I sent these 4 Hawaii themed AI cake designs to 4 different bakeries at different budgets, $300, $500, $1,000, and $3,000. Let's see what they came up with. Today is the day the cakes have arrived. We're gonna see if these bakers and these bakeries can recreate the AI cakes that I sent them. And we're gonna start with this one. Guava rainbow Pokeball cake. I don't know what you would call it. So this is the cake that we had the most trouble getting accepted at the price point of $300. It is very unique. I mean, it's like a sphere shape. It's got a bunch of spikes on there. They could have used a mold. They could have used a piping technique where they ombre the frosting, or they could have used airbrushing to get this color. And then on the inside, it kind of looks jelly-like. And then also there's randomly some grapes in here. I'm really excited to see what a baker would make if they got this as an inspo photo. I'm closing my eyes, so this will be a total surprise.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm impressed already because the shape is there. It's actually a sphere, a round cake, and they got all the rainbow designs and pretty close. Look at all these little spikes. It looks like they piped using icing to get the little spikes and then airbrushed these beautiful rainbow colors on the top. It doesn't look like they were able to get the spikes this tall because these are pretty tall. I mean, this looks kind of like a sea anemone. Anemones. Or are they urchins? We've got spikes. We've got rainbow spikes, and we've even got the sphere shape. So I would say overall, this is not bad. I'm just really curious to see what's inside of here because again, if I was a baker and someone sent me a picture and was like, hey, can you make this for my birthday? I'd be like, I don't know if that's a cake. Let's cut it open and see what's inside. I'm glad it's cake because I was like, what if it was foam? There's like, you get half foam. Whoa, whoa. Oh, okay. Let's take a little peek in there. Okay, so we don't have the different colors and they're not jelly like the photo. The baker actually bakes some cake, which is something I would do too. They didn't color them different colors like this. Like there's no pink, no yellow, no green. It's all just kind of looks like a vanilla cake here, but let's take a taste. There's filling. There's kind of a jelly filling, so I appreciate that. Oh, oh my. Oh, that's great. This is a vanilla cake with a lemon curd. It's a nice complement between tart and then sweet. I really like that. I just want more flavors. Like, I want guava flavors. I want grapes or whatever no, I don't want grape. All in all, this is pretty good, and I keep going back for the lemon curd because it's really delicious and tart. Taste-wise, this is pretty good, but with the decorating, I think they could have gone a little bigger here, especially for $300. To be fair to them, though, a bunch of bakeries just outright said no. They denied. They said, we're not gonna make this cake. We're not even gonna try. And they did tell me, we'll try it, but you get what you get. I appreciate them giving it a go. The next cakes from here on out are bigger and bigger budgets, so let's see what they can do. Next up is our glowing volcano cake. This cake is so cool. We gave it a budget of $500, and the bakery that we found that agreed to do it said they would do it, but it's gonna cost $700. So I never want to pressure a baker, so I said, fine, go for it. I'll pay the $700. And I'm just so excited and curious to see what they have done. I want to know, what did they do for the smoke? Is it like a 2D design? Is it like piped, that's something that's like floating up there, or is it cotton candy? Also, this image is pretty wild because the lava looks to be glowing. So I don't know if the bakers really got in there and put like an LED light in there. A lot of these details around the cake look piped, especially these. Right here, this little red detail on the top looks like a ganache strip. If I were a baker that got hired to make this cake, I would probably make it an 8-inch or a 10-inch cake, and then I would really focus in on the details. I would think if we could get some type of a cylinder that I could put LED lights in where it could glow out, and then where the lava was, I'd probably make some type of a curd or jelly so that it could glow through that. And that's a full nerd out. I don't know what I would charge for a full nerd out. We have no idea. I have no idea. I don't run a bakery.
Go ahead.
Oh my God! This is wild! It's so tall and it's so big. I don't even know what inch of cake this is. The smoke is just, I think it's on cardboard. Oh no, really? Hold on. Oh, Mike, I think it's cardboard. I will say that side by side, like if you look at this picture and you look at this cake, they're pretty dang similar. However, we didn't say which size of cake to make, so they went very large with the cake. So we're getting a lot of value. I mean, this can feed an entire party of people, maybe a couple parties. We are missing some of the details, like the beautiful fine details, but what we're lacking in details, we are making up in cake, and I mean a lot of cake. For the cloud, it is a clever way to do it. It's a 2D design, and it does look similar to the photo that I sent them, but it is the easiest way to do it. And I can see little pieces of the cardboard, which I don't love. Front facing, you can't see it, but if you're standing behind it, like at all angles, you can see the cardboard. Overall, the main details are there. They've got the volcano, they have the smoke, they have the different colored layers. There's the drip at the top all the way around. They have the little piping dollops with the big star tips at the top and the bottom, and the bottoms are colored just like this to kind of look more like flames. There's more oranges, yellows, reds. Looks like they just airbrushed to add a little bit more warmth around the sides. Overall, it is messier, so this would be great for like a large birthday party. I think it's a really fun theme, but if you were trying to match the details on here, I think it's a little off. I also love that they followed the cutout design. Like they didn't just send a completed cake and wait for me to cut it out to have it look like that. Like they followed it to a T. They were like, you want it to look like this? Oh, it's gonna look like that. I'm still curious to see when I cut in it, what the layers are gonna look like, because these are iced on. It's a false slice. So I'm really curious to actually cut into it to see, are the layers still gonna look like this? Or was this just to look like the image? I don't know. All right, let's cut into it. So the bakery said that it is a pineapple cake with pineapple filling, which I am a huge fan. You guys know me, I love pineapple everything. It's so heavy. Let's see if they've got those layers for us. Big slice here, because me and Mama Mia can split this. That's cake all the way down. All right, so no foam, I don't think, so far. Wait, what? Really? Okay. Whoa! So we do have cake layers here, but the cake layers aren't colored differently like in the photo. They were just decorated to look like that. So kind of when you cut into it, you know, there's not a red and then a nice little like yellow filling and then a white cake and then red and then yellow and then white. We don't get any of that. I don't even think that they leveled these cakes because they're all different sizes. I'm so particular about my cake levels. I keep them all 1 inch. This is massive. Like these are the biggest layers I've ever seen. Oh, you guys, the moisture of this cake, wonderful. Life's too short for dry cake. Screw it. Oh, wow. That was a lot of flavor. But I almost want more pineapple. I wanted more pineapple, and I got it. The cake is flavored pineapple, but there's this really light, kind of like a jelly, that gives it a little bit more punch, a little bit more pineapple punch. I'm wondering if the volcano is also cake. Let's see what this looks like here. Oh, okay. Yep, we're just a piece of cardboard here. All right, I'm gonna cut it. Is this all cake? No way, no way. It's all cake. Oh my goodness, wait. It's all cake. For the volcano top, there's no cake plate, which is pretty ambitious there. I mean, I would put a cake plate there for support because this thing is so heavy. Like, look in there. It's just cake on cake on cake on cake. If you make a big cake like this that's tall, you really want to do a cake board in between and have little dowels to hold it up because it's so heavy. If it's sitting out for a day, it may just collapse. This is wild, and I really like the recipe. It tastes really good, but I would have rather have a smaller cake with more details, but the bakery has given us value, and they did match the design Okay, next up we have this beautiful aloha themed cake, which I love Hawaii, so I loved all the little flowers, and AI gave her 3 legs, so I had nothing to do with that. I've never really seen a cake like this, a cake that has like a single layer, like a sheet cake, and then a backdrop like a photo wall, and then having a figurine right on top. I'm really hoping for edible flowers. I love plumerias. I would make all of these out of fondant or marshmallow fondant. And even for this backdrop, like I've painted a Bob Ross painting using buttercream icing. I would do the same technique here. Or you could use an edible image to make it easier. This is pretty cool. It almost looks like a stage. Then to make the figurine, I would just use fondant or anything that I could sculpt with easily. And for this cake, we gave the bakery a budget of $1,000, and they said they could do it for $895. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Hopefully they can recreate this image like perfectly. Even our figurine with 3 legs. That's what I'm hoping for.
All right, Ro, go ahead.
What am I looking at? Wait, what? Oh my gosh, this cake is humongous. If I'm back here, like you can't see me. Wait, does she have 3 legs? She's got the 3 legs, she's got the 3 legs. Okay, so a lot of creative liberties were taken here because it's not this design. It's really not. It's basically just a very large island volcano. Not the same bakery, you guys, but look at this. In the back, lava just leaking down. Oh my gosh, look at all these flowers. Wait, these are not edible flowers. Okay, so let's break this. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh good, it's in the back. This cake is massive and it's kind of a hot mess. I do love that they sculpted her and they gave her the 3 legs. I got really excited to see that. And they even have the detail of one of the legs has this cute little like anklet. So I was like, I love that. The sculpture, it looks like they spent the most time doing a sculpture to look like this sculpture. This is looking more like a beach day, and this looks like we have hiked to the top of Mauna Kea and there's some active lava over here on the Big Island. That's what this looks like. And all of the plants are fake. In the back, these trees is just foam glued on sticks with icing on top of them, and they didn't even bother to cover them. If I was gonna cut a slice of this and eat the cake, I would have to take off everything. I'd have to take off every flower, every tree, because none of it's edible. These are all plastic. Plastic, a faux plant, foam, sticks, glue. So again, it looks like this bakery went for the size of the cake, but what we're getting in size, we are missing in detail. I was really hoping that they would make her the main feature. Like I feel like here, she's the main event and the flowers are surrounding her. Like they were like, look into the vignette. Like here's a flower frame and she's in the middle. And here it just feels like, here's a bunch of plants everywhere and she's floating up there too. I do like how they sculpted her. This is not a bad figurine by any means. I've seen a lot worse. This is actually pretty good. I just wish they would have featured her a little bit better. All right, let's see if it's all cake. I'm gonna take all these fake flower plants out of here so we don't eat something we're not supposed to, and cut a slice. If I ordered a volcano cake, this would have been amazing. Like I really like the design. I even like the river kind of flowing down. I like the ocean on the bottom. I like the coloring. I like the grading. I even like the lava like coming out in the back a little bit. Like that's pretty cool. I'm just surprised how much fake stuff was on here. Like this is all plastic. Let's cut into it, see if there's anything fake on the inside. Like if this is all cake or if there's foam. Oh, that feels like cake. Oh, I feel a cake board. Oh, right on. All right, looks like we've got some structural support. We need a big, this is so much cake. Oh my God. Oh! The flavor is a lemon cake with raspberry filling. Mike, this may be your favorite tasting one. Oh yeah. And I love cake with fruit in them. Ooh, the cake itself feels really like fluffy and moist. Oh my gosh. Mike, this is the best tasting cake. Mike, taste that. It's the best tasting cake so far.
It's good. It's not very dense.
It's almost like a light, fluffy, like a chiffon-y cake. And then you get that, oh, that tart with the little raspberry and sweetness. Taste-wise, this is my favorite cake. This is dangerous that we have this much of this cake because I want to eat all of it. Now, here, we've got a cake plate, obviously. But what's on the bottom? Is it another flavor? Oh, what? Do we have 3 layers of cake? No way. Okay, here's the second layer. All right, same flavor. And then what's on the bottom? What is this? I'm so confused. What is happening? Is it chocolate or is it cardboard? Okay, I'm scooping, and look what I'm finding. This is chocolate. I've never seen this. I think it's styrofoam, but it's dipped, like covered in chocolate. And I think that's awesome because then your styrofoam won't actually touch your cake, so you can get a cake that's taller. It also, styrofoam is really lightweight. It won't add to the weight when you're like delivering this cake, like when it's traveling. It will give us more space, more height, but it won't be as heavy. So we've got like a 2-tiered cake on top of styrofoam covered in chocolate. Never seen it. Creatively, this cake is all over the place, but what you can see is that they're very talented and they put a lot of love into it. And honestly, so far, best taste test. Delicious. Let's get our figurine. Okay, hold on. Oh. Oh my. Okay, you guys, so there's some kind of a device here. There's some kind of a support, oh, her hair. That's like me when I take out my weave. Oh, she's on foam. She's on top of styrofoam. And she's even got this cardboard little backdrop, like a mini version of this. Now, is she just sculpted? Oh, no, she's got support in her. All right, so the top of her is made out of fondant. And then the bottom part is foam. She got a BBL. I couldn't tell you what I'm looking at here. Okay, so those are her legs, but then you take off the skirt, and what we've got underneath is just big chunk of foam. The legs are kind of draped on the front. Honestly, I prefer to make cakes that are all edible, but the sculpting itself, beautiful, pretty good, I love it. I mean, they even got her hands in the right position and stuff. I mean, that's pretty cool. For $1,000, would you guys get this cake? Although this cake tasted so good, best tasting cake so far, for $1,000, I'm not so sure it was worth it. Hopefully the $3,000 cake is. This is our final cake, our $3,000 cake, and it is filled with details. This is the coolest cake ever. It's a complete Hawaiian vacation, that's what I'm talking about. We've got a little island here, and there's another island. It's this is a double island, and the palm trees. Oh my gosh, I love it. There's a sandy beach. There's me lounging, getting some sun. And this cake has a huge underwater scene. Yeah, I did a pretty good job, but I feel like they invented a few things. Like this looks like an underwater cactus. And then also this fish, 2 of his eyeballs are just on one side of his head. I think that's pretty funny. What would make this cake really difficult is the hot air balloon. I mean, this is a floating element. This is like a 3D hot air balloon, and I have no idea how you would get this on a cake. I would just have to do a skewer and be like, don't look at the skewer. I don't know how you would do this. This cake combines a lot of the most complicated decorating techniques in the cake world, I think, because you're using everything. You're using fondant, you're using chocolate. You have to use chocolate with the jelly because fondant underneath the jelly, it will just melt. There's a lot of different elements going on here. There's a lot of different food science going on here. So this is just not an easy task. And if you're gonna be making all these little things, I mean, that just takes time. So I'm really excited to see how the cake turned out. And for the price, I'm hoping it's super cute, but there's some elements here I'd be really scared of. I'm just happy someone said they would try to do it. Whee! I can't wait to see what they came up with.
Go ahead.
Oh, no way. Oh my gosh, I love the details. I need to check them all out.
I am under the water.
I'm so excited
Please help me.
Oh, we've got all 3 umbrellas. Oh my gosh, look at the little beach chairs and the little towels. It's floating. How are we floating? How are we floating? How are we floating? I think they use like a wire, because look at this. It's totally floating. Total floating, you guys. It's not even on a stick. It's going out this way. Oh, that's smart. and then using the cloud to cover the wire. What is this? Oh, is that cotton candy? It's a cotton candy cloud. Oh my gosh, it's like a Katy Perry music video. I love it. Oh my gosh, how cool. The details, the details, the details. They are perfection. Even the top of the hot air balloon, all the little, everything lines up perfectly. It's even square, just like AI made it. Oh, the little fishies. Look, there's the underwater cactus plant that AI made. Okay, let's see if it has the two. Mike, it's got the fish with the two eyeballs that are on one side of its head. This has got everything. Another thing that's really cool, right where the sand meets the water, it kind of looks, look at that, like the waves, this white little crust of wave, and there's foam. I don't know how you do that, but there's foam. Looks like the wave, like, what is it called? Cresting? Crashing? Cresting? A crashing wave. Even in the back, there's designs back here. Look at this. I absolutely love this cake. Okay, it says it is a chocolate cake, raspberry buttercream, chocolate ganache, and almond jelly. This cake is a work of art. I do not want to cut into it. Okay, I need to put some, oh geez, oh geez. Okay, well that was really well made. You can see the little teeny wires, look at that. So you could like move the little leaves wherever you wanted. And I've just totally destroyed those. Oh, look at the cake. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's a jelly cake right there. Okay, let's toss these out the way and let's see if we can get in there. Mike, look what I got. It's the little fish with his two eyeballs. This is maybe my favorite piece of cake right here. Oh no, he really is a little fish out of water. Look at the layers, Mike, perfection. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Wow, precision. Oh wow, chocolate with raspberry. They're flavor friends for a reason. And this raspberry filling is like almost moussey. I mean, this is so good. Oh my gosh, this is great. Look at all those layers. It's gorgeous. A baker put love into this. Time, effort, love. Wow. I'm gonna cut into this island. All right, here we go, here we go. Is this cake? Shut up, wait. The mountains are cake. Oh, there's a cake board. Okay, so the island, it's on a cake board, which is smart. All right, so let's cut underneath of it. Is that cake? Oh, okay. None of the jelly is hitting the cake because it's a good coat that's going around, so that's good. But yeah, I think underneath this cake board, I think there's more cake. Oh, shut up, is there really? Let me see. There is. There is. There's more cake. Whoa, can this thing just peel off? Whoa! Oh, it's so squishy. It's so squishy. Right here, we've got a dowel right here for a little bit of structure, which is nice. Okay, so we've got cake underneath, cake on top. So this is a 2-layer cake here. And then this one is, look at that, just a cake all the way through. Oh, can you imagine if you went to somebody's birthday party and you did this to their cake? I feel like a rebel right now. Oh my God. Oh my God, the little designs are in there. Okay, they gotta hang out here. Those are just too cute. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh. That's really a noise, isn't it? Here's your slice, happy birthday. Let's take this corner out here. Oh. Shh. Shoot. Oh, God, this is really heavy. I forgot to taste the gelatin. Sometimes they flavor them. Yeah, I mean, it is flavored, but it's gelatin. It's a lot of gelatin. Look at our little cakes. Okay, the detail is remarkable on this cake. I think that it matched the AI picture like perfectly. 10 out of 10 for that. The only thing, Mike, is for $3,000, this is not a lot of cake. Is the cake perfection? Absolutely, but it's, you know, you only get this and this. Paying $3,000 for a cake, it's ludicrous. I mean, that is crazy, but This is great. You're getting the details, you get exactly the design that you wanted, and the recipe is delish. And look at the time and love and effort into those layers, you guys. As a baker, this is love. Oh my gosh, look, it's cotton candy. Oh, that's so smart. Look how beautiful it is. Look at the perfection, and even the basket, there's details of the basket and at the top. Oh, that's really sticky. Cotton candy to decorate with is so much fun, but as it sits out, it kind of absorbs moisture in the air and it kind of becomes more dense. Let's bite into this thing. Let's see if we can eat this. Now, I know there's some wires right here, so I'm gonna be careful. Oh, no. Okay, let's see if there's any surprises in here. Maybe there's like a, what is that? A cake ball? What is this? Oh, no way. It's not even styrofoam, you guys. It is Rice Krispie Treats. It is all edible. Okay, budget. Okay, buddy, you can eat everything. This is amazing. I'm blown away. I'm gonna try to eat something else here. So let's take a little umbrella. Look at how cute they are. I love it. Let's see. Yeah, that's edible. All right, what about one of these little cute chairs? Oh my God, it's my size. Yeah, edible. Nothing here is fake. This is all edible. All right, that does it for Bakeries trying to recreate impossible AI cakes. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Bye, you guys. And if you'd like to watch any other videos, you can click up here or up here.